Hello, welcome to Worship Tutorials. I'm Bradford.
Hey, I'm Brian.
And this month, October, we are doing Fender Month. As you guessed, it has to do with all the Vox amps we own.
Fender amps.
Fender amps.
Did you do that?
I did that on purpose.
Okay.
So we're doing a Fender pack.
Yes. Links below where you can get that. Let's talk about the amps that come in the pack. And this is available for Line 6, HX hardware, Helix, Stomp, Podgo, Fractal FM3, FM9, Axfex 3, and Kemper. Eventually on Quad Cortex.
Eventually.
So the 5 amps that we have that we've done these tone match patches for are the 1963 Bassman Vintage. It's that transitional, they call it the tuxedo. It's kind of tweed, it's kind of brown panel, it's kind of black panel, all kind of right in the middle of when all that was happening. Killer sounding amp. We've got the 64 Princeton hand-wired reissue amp. That comes with multiple options for speakers that we did with that. We've got the 1967 vintage black panel Vibrolux classic amp.
Shockingly good.
That's right. We've got the Fender Alessandro 65 Deluxe Reverb. That is where George Alessandro goes through, takes the 65 Deluxe reissue, completely guts it, completely hand builds it from scratch with all new high-level components. Sounds just like a mid-60s Deluxe.
Sounds great.
And finally, a vintage 1965 Princeton non-reverb.
That's an important distinction.
You've got a lot of Princeton options in this, and they're all really good. That one as well has multiple speaker options, a vintage Oxford, and an Alessandro, a modern Alessandro 10-inch speaker as well. So a few of these have been released in the past. The 64 hand-wired Princeton reissue and the Bassman. We've released those previously. The Vibrolux, the Deluxe, and the non-reverb Princeton are being released this month. So if they aren't out yet, they are coming, but you can get all of them in one single bundle at a very reduced price. We know you're going to ask
for October only.
That's right, for October only. Now, I know a lot of you have already purchased the Bassman and the 64 Princeton, and so we priced it so even if you've already got those, you're still getting quite a bit of a price break if you purchase the bundle.
So we're going to have some content based around the amps. You're going to see some individual videos, and we got a couple like comparison kind of things too. So we got stuff that's going to get posted, so just make sure you're following along and looking product pages so you can kind of hear what things sound like.